What's up, guys? It's JJ Entertainment here, back with another video. So today's a pretty exciting video for me. With the recent news of James Gunn basically rebooting the entire DC universe, I decided to talk about a film that I really want to see, and that's Young Justice, and the characters that I think should be in the movie and what actors should actually play them. So if you haven't liked this video, definitely like it. Subscribe if you haven't. But let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off, let's see what I got here. I have Nightwing, obviously. I mean, he's what brings the team together. He's a very important member of the team. I think Dylan O'Brien should play this character. Now, obviously, this is a pretty popular opinion. I mean, a lot of people have been wanting him in this for like a long time. He was really good in Maze Runner. He definitely looks the part. My only issue is the age. I feel like, he is like 30-something. But then again, like, Nightwing is a pretty older character. Especially after he matures from Robin. So, I can see it happening. Next, I have Timothée Chalamet to play this character. He's definitely pretty good as far as acting goes. I mean, he was in Dune. He's been in Willy Wonka. He was both really great in those. So, I could definitely see that happening. He's also on the younger side. So, there's some pros and cons with, obviously Dylan O'Brien being 30-something, and then, Timothy being younger. So either or could play the character. It really just depends on what they're trying to go for here. But next, Starfire. I think Sydney Sweeney would be great. I mean, she's been in everything lately, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But nonetheless, I can see her as Starfire. She definitely has that innocent vibe. She definitely has the sex appeal. Very flirty person in her roles. I could definitely see that happening. I really can. I also have, let me see, Halle Bailey. I think Halle Bailey definitely has the voice for this. What else? I think she has that innocent vibe, and she also has that badass vibe. That's why I really think she would fit this role. To me, she really looks like Starfire, to me. And I also have Ariana Grande. Now, I know this might shock a lot of people, but I mean, seeing her in Wicked, I think this would be perfect. I mean, I was talking to a couple of my friends, and they were also thinking the same thing. I mean, she definitely has the acting background. She's been around for a while. I can see it happening. I really can. I'm not saying she would do the role, but I can see it. Next, I have Raven. Honestly, Jenny Ortega is the only person. Like, there's nobody else I want to see play Raven. She was perfect in Wednesday. Yeah, I think she would. I think out of all the people I've named in this casting so far, I think Jenny Ortega would actually do this role. Like, for real, for real. I could see it. Next, Cyborg. I think Agley Smith would be perfect. He was really good in The Hate You Give, also Euphoria. I think he's been in a couple other things. I just can't remember. But he probably needs to buff up a little bit, but I could definitely see that. I also have Michael Rainey Jr. for this character. Of course, if you've seen the Power series, you know who he is. The only thing is his acting capabilities is a little questionable, but I think this would be really good for him. I also think Tyler James Williams would be perfect for this character. I think out of anyone I named, I think he definitely has the most acting capabilities for this role. He is a Golden Globe winner, so I could really see this happening. And he's also one of my favorite actors of all time. I've been watching him since Everybody Hates Chris, so I could definitely see this. Moving on, I think Artemis would be perfect on this team. She was one of the most important members on the Young Justice TV show. And I think who should play her is Peyton List. I think Peyton List could definitely pull this off, especially seeing her in Cobra Kai. She did her own stunts, I'm pretty sure. She was also really good in the recent show called School Spirits. I really enjoyed that. And I really want to see her in more things. I really do. But next, Kid Flash. Kid Flash is one of the most popular characters on Young Justice, if not the most popular character. And I think Ross Lynch would be perfect for this. Of course, he was in Austin Alley. And I really think he would have good chemistry with Peyton List, because Kid Flash and Artemis had, like, the best relationship on the team. Next, I have Donna Troy. this was like kind of difficult for me because I really don't know who should play this character for real. But I picked Rachel Zegler. She was really good in the Hunger Games movie that came out last year. She was also kind of good in the new Shazam movie that was iffy, but I think her performance was decent in that. She's also going to be in the Snow White movie. So I'm trying to figure out like if she can really embody this character, but I think she definitely has the acting background, so I can see it. But I can also see her playing Zatanna, so we'll see. Next I have Beast Boy. Finn Wolfhard, I think, should play this character. A couple years ago, I would have said Cameron Boyce, but obviously, you know, he passed away. But I think he would have been a great Beast Boy. But Finn Wolfhard, seeing him in Stranger Things, that really kind of like made me realize he should play this character. I think he doesn't really have that, like, as far as anything that we've seen him in, he doesn't really have that like comedy aspect to him, but I think he can pull it off, you know. He definitely looks the part. I could definitely see him like, you know, all green up. I said all green up, what the fuck. Next, I have another Stranger Things actor. So Miss Martian, I think, should be played by Sadie Sink. The reason why I say this, really because she's a redhead, or ginger or whatever. But I think Sadie Sink is a phenomenal actor, and when I think of Miss Martian, I think of this person. So we'll see what happens. Let me see. I have Static Shock on here. I have another Stranger Things actor. There's a lot of Stranger Things actors that I think should play these characters, but this is probably the last one. But Caleb, I think he'd be perfect. I think he's actually wanted to play this role for a while. He's definitely talked about it on social media. And I think out of most actors in his... Because the thing about it is there's not a lot of black young actors that fit the description of Static Shock right now. But I think Caleb would be perfect, at least that we know of. Because, you know, like, obviously, you know, there are a lot of actors that aren't in the spotlight that, you know, probably could play these characters. But as far as who I know, I honestly think Caleb would fit this role the best. Next, we have Aqualad. I think Kevin Harrison Jr. would be perfect. He was in the movie called Waves. I think he would definitely pull this off. Also, you know, he had blonde hair in the movie, so I don't know. When I saw that movie, I was like, he should play Aqualad. I don't know, but I also have Shameik Moore. He was in the movie Dope. I think he'd be good too. What else do I have on here? So I have Red Arrow. So I've said for Red Arrow, Jeremy Allen White should play this character. I don't know if he would do that. Jeremy Allen White is also on the older side too, but I mean, Red Arrow, he was kind of older and more mature in the comics, so I think he could definitely pull it off. But yeah, I think that'd be a pretty interesting choice. I couldn't really think of many Red Arrow actors though. I mean, there's definitely a lot. I mean, but I don't know. I think he's also been receiving a lot of acting buzz lately for the show called The Bear. I also really liked him in Shameless. I thought he's like one of my favorite characters in Shameless. But yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. There's a lot more characters, honestly. Blue Beetle should definitely be in this, but I mean, Blue Beetle, we already have Xolo, and I think he's perfect for the character. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm probably going to end up doing a Justice League one soon. I'm actually almost done with my castings for that. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, definitely like it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next video.